Hey guys, Angela here. Welcome back. If you're anything like me, you get a whole bunch of junk mail. And if you're anything like me, you have a hard time throwing the envelopes away, especially when they're pretty thick and when they have good cardstock in there that just seems, well, it came in here, so it's like predestined to be a pocket and a tag. And I've been collecting them. 3. It's this statistically significant number, which I think means we need to do something with it. And I have an idea. So stick around and let's try it out. Okay, like I said, I've been collecting these for a while, and the last few journals I've been working on have been small. It's not going to fit, right? So I've just been putting them to the side, but I just bound this journal, and it's the perfect size for one of these. And I was thinking we could attach it, extend a page, attach it, and let it be a fold out with a pocket, and attach it tab style. So very similar to how I attached this fold out on to this little journal that I made. So that's what we're going to try. We'll see if it works. I did not do one beforehand, so we are doing this together. The only thing I did do was pick out a little bit of paper so as to not keep you on forever. And I just looked at some old scrapbook paper that I had. I have tons of it. This is some old Teresa Collins. It's travel oriented, and I just picked out a few scrap sheets, and let's see what we can do with that. So yeah, I mean, a really good sturdy pocket and a very good sturdy tag. I'm telling you, it's meant to be. Absolutely meant to be. So what I was thinking was maybe this could be the front paper on the pocket, and this could be the back, and it's coordinating, and then we can put that together, get it tabbed into our journal, or get the paper, get it decorated, get it all done, and get it in our journal in our time together. Let's see if we can get that accomplished. So I'm thinking the easiest way to do this would be to tear it with my ruler. 10.5, let's see. And I can trim any, I don't want it to be too short. Check that out. So about like that, we can trim that excess off, and we can trim this excess off as well. So what would be the best glue to use for this? Well, let's go ahead and use a glue stick. I think that'll probably be the easiest here. And what I use instead of old book pages, or all these junk mail magazines that I get in the mail. I use them as glue books. And I'm not inking the paper prior to putting it on. We'll ink it at the end. This out of the way. Luckily, it's similar in color, so it's not going to show up too badly. Where I'm off. So there's the front side. Let's go ahead and trim. So I hope y'all are doing well. I have shied away from making videos. I just watch everyone else's videos and craft along. But I thought, hey, while I'm doing this, why not turn on the camera? And I make videos for all other kinds of stuff. Why not do it for this? Which is something I spend the majority of my time doing anyway. So there's the front. Get rid of all that. And now we'll do the back. So question is, do I want that adventure on the back? Yeah, sure, why not? And that didn't seem to work out too badly, so we'll try that again. Awesome. Just have to do a little trimming. We'll do the same thing on this side. Make sure I haven't glued my pocket closed. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? I'm really actually excited that I'm going to get to use these. Because as you can tell, they've been piling up. In fact, all the envelopes in general have been piling up. I'm having to turn them down, which is still hard. Let's do a little trimming, but that's okay. Not as close. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we have it. Let's trim this little white up. It is going to drive me crazy. There we go. So here's the pocket. Here's the front. Compass, back, adventure. Some of it came off. That's okay. No worries. People get the idea. Get this paper out of the way. And think about decorating it. So when it comes time to bind it, I do already have my fabric strips set up, and I do have a few little scrap pieces of paper should we want to use that for decorating. And we have a whole lot of other stuff to choose from. So on the front, I don't know really that it needs much. Maybe a label. I want to do something up here with the tag. And that would be cute. Let's do that, and then we can put a label or a word on there. Well, I'm not going to ink it. That doesn't make sense. Let me stick it. Figure out how I'm going to stick it first. Stick it about right there. Oh, that's cute, guys. I like that. And then on the back, we can, I'm thinking maybe some book page and a word. Maybe even something right here. Kind of color that. Do a little collage of some sort right there. Okay, let's do that. I think it's kind of fun. And then we can put a word on there. Almost out of glue stick. Hopefully we'll make it through the rest of the video. And my head's in the way. Sorry guys. I know you don't want to see the top of my head. And then, what do you think? Either some, actually I have an idea. Another idea. That's to bring in some black paper. Doesn't have to be straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I like that. Kind of all cattywampus. And then we'll put a word on there, and then maybe we'll do the other side, and then we'll figure out what else we can put on here. So on this side, I thought, so we have this pocket, and the way it's gonna go in the journal is, so it'll be like this. Let me see, am I in frame? It'll be like this, and I'll flip over like this. So that's my pocket. So all nice and pretty. But over here will be the side that you see when you're flipping through the journal. I was thinking we could use another pocket. And actually this is one that I've already made, but be a traveler, not a tourist. It's already kind of travel related. So I thought it would go well on here. So I think I'll put that on. And this I'm actually going to use some art glitter glue for now. Question is, do I want there to be a pocket or a pocket up here? And let's go ahead and glue it on 3 sides and keep the top open so it can be a top loading pocket. My only concern is it's book page and it may not be very strong. Probably should have reinforced it. Oh, what? Look, it's kind of inked, not inked a lot. Give it a little color before we put it down. Borneo. Have any of y'all been to Borneo? Okay, so come on, art. Help me out here. So, the front, we'll do a little more too. We have this pocket right, actually. There are 2 pockets there. And a third. That's pretty cool. Didn't even know that, unplanned. So let's do something to this tab up here, because remember that once we get it tabbed onto this page, that part's gonna stick up. Best way to show you. So we want to put something cute on there. So let's see, on this one, let's use some book page. We'll use some book page, and then we will put a word or number or something there. Let's see. I'm going to glue it down and then see what I have to remove. And just glue down or ink up the bottom, because I'm not going to be able to pull that part up especially. I will tell you it's probably best to let this dry before you go try. I don't want to cover up my cute spirals. So how's that? Maybe we can put a piece of lace there. Let's try that. Using all kinds of things today. Oh, look. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Right there to glue that piece of lace on. And then we'll put a word right there, and then that'll be extra cute hanging out. A part of me really wants to round these corners. I love rounded corners. So what do y'all think? I need some labels or words or something. Let's think about it. I know, I have just the thing. I have some travel themed words that we can use. I think right here would be a good one, a good place. No. Needs to be black or black and yellow, but not that. Let's see. Sunset? Nah, doesn't do anything for me. It's not calling out to me. Let's see. It's kind of cute. I wasn't finding any. Now I'm finding quite a few figures, right? It's the way it always goes. Oh, this one's cute. Let's do that one there. Let's see. We do that one there. Maybe find some other type of label to put there. We want to put a word here. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Ink it up a bit. So yeah, I've been crafting and recording myself, but not doing anything with the videos. I don't know what I'm afraid of. What do y'all think about that? I think it's still missing something, maybe right around here. And what did we say we were gonna do over here? Are we gonna put a label or something? I can't remember. I kind of like that journal for some reason. And these were the cutouts from the paper pad that this paper came from. If you are curious. And it is a really old pad. I kind of like journal guides. I liked it from the start. Maybe let's give it something to sit on, or better yet, maybe a piece of fabric or something. Actually, I could use this black. It might be too much black, but it would tie into, oh, too much black. I think we should just stick with this. Me, I'll sit here forever, hours, trying to find just the perfect embellishment. And I don't want to take up y'all's time with that. Let's see. Let's put this on with glue stick. And this on with our glitter glue. How's that? I don't want to spend too much time because I want to be able to show how we're going to get it bound into our journal. Get all these out of the way. Oh, and we need to find words for up here. Yep, let's do that. We definitely want to do that before we get it in the journal. So let's see. How much space do I have? How much space am I working with? I don't like that. Yellow. Yellow is not working for me. So maybe discover, because that's what we're doing on this pocket adventure, is discovery. And we'll really ink it up good. And I found that if you go in from the side like that, that it doesn't look so you don't get a big blob of ink in one spot. here. We do have room for a longer word, a label. And I have another idea. Oops. Me making a mess. Does that fit? Barely, but it fits. Let's give it just a little bit of ink. And a little bit of glue before we put it on there. The journey is the destination. So true. As you get my head again in the screen. Okay, guys. That was quick. I don't think I've ever done one so quickly. I actually really like the simplicity of this page. Make sure it's good and inked up, still have a pocket. Okay. Now let's get it bound or glued into our journal. Now when I did this other tab binding, I used PVA glue, mixed it in water, created a little sauce, used a paintbrush, and brushed the pages, the tabs on. But after a while, I found that just using Fabri-Tac was easier. And that's what we're gonna do on this one. Gonna do it on a music page that doesn't have anything on it. So it's gonna look like this. And what you do is put some on both, right? And you get all gluey. Now, the question is, and I'll show you this other journal. When I did these, the tabs were very small. But it makes sense that the longer the tab, the less likely the page or our pocket thing is to come out or wobble around. So let's do 3. And I don't want to cover that up. So we're going to do it right beside it. So we'll do one here. Kind of all 3 right there in a row. And see what that's like. And like I said, you're gonna get glued up here. And let's do the next one right up here. On the third and final one. And I want to say something about, so this isn't, I didn't have a lot of heavy paper in here to choose from as far as what page to bind this pocket to. But my thoughts, let me get a baby wipe here. My thoughts were that once you had a pretty sturdy tag in the other side, so on this side in this tuck, that's going to make this page pretty sturdy. Which will help that. Thinking if I have one near here to that I can show you, but I don't. So you're gonna let that dry. And while we let that dry, I'm gonna grab a few things to put in there. Let's see, a few tags here. Kind of like this one because it matches the yellow. So that one will be its home when this dries. I will, not today, I'll finish up today to let you get on your way, but I will decorate this to be the tag in here with, and I'll show that to you so you can see, but with a little tab to pull it out. We'll have this. And then there'll be this tuck spot on this page with a pretty, we want to make sure to get a pretty sturdy card in there. So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Have to be sure to let it dry. But, so that's Hey guys, Angela here again. I had to pop back on and show you the finished pocket. I couldn't wait to create another video to do that. So, and one thing I forgot to mention, and I'll do that first. This cute little tab journal that I referenced earlier that I made per an awesome tutorial from Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies. She tells you how to do it step by step. These are the exact papers, everything, her method for putting this journal together. So if that is something you would be interested in, go check out her channel and her tutorial on this, and I will link that in the description box below. Now, onto this. I couldn't wait. I had to finish at this sitting. This is what it turned out. The tabs are all dry. So this was, you saw me put this tag in here. Remember, it had 2 pockets, so I just put another little journaling card in the second pocket. I haven't done anything with this page yet. I don't plan on doing anything with this. I really like it the way it is. But taking the card that came in the envelope originally, I created this tag. It's travel related. I used a Tim Holtz picture and some travel stickers that came with the paper pack that all this paper came from. And it just fits right in. The little tab that sticks out. And then if you recall, I talked about needing a pretty sturdy card in here to allow this page to not be so flimsy. And 2 things I did. I reinforced this part of the music paper, the fold. I think so, like this part, with a piece of heavy cardstock scrapbook paper, and then I made a very heavy journal card, trip of a lifetime, to go in here. So it goes in here. It allows this to have structure and have weight, and you can see it popping out of the top. And the tab you can see over on the side when you have it open. So I wanted to show you the finished project again. Excited I got to use that envelope, and until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.